story because my thesis project was, did I write about this? It's gone. You can tell the women over 50 because they lose it. And it's the nouns that go first. Strengthening visual perception through informal geometry. Okay, and the idea is that children learn by touching, they learn by looking, they learn by speaking and listening. You can tell if you have an auditory learner. They're the ones that the entire time the teacher's talking, they're talking too, because they're processing everything that the teacher is saying and a lot of other things that the teacher isn't saying. I will pass Virginia if she'll never take another class from me. These are the ones. We're auditory. And if you're visual and you're solving a math problem, the world is yours. The teacher says you write the 5 a day down on your paper, you get the numbers down, you get it in the right order, you know. If you're tactile and steady, you can still work it through. Like, you know, you move those little manipulatives around and it begins to make sense to you. If you're auditory, honey, you need it in a story. Okay, you see where we're going with this? You need it in a story. And a good storybook has the visual, it has the pictures. It has the auditory, you're hearing the math concepts. You're hearing the vocabulary. You know, vocabulary is the framework of cognition. You can't think about something you don't have the vocabulary for. In your story, you hear those words. You hear about a triangle. You hear about a parallelogram. They're friends by the time you get to high school and you run into Mr. Leonard. You know, it's not quite so scary. And then at the back of each of my books, I have a craft. So that you touch it. Okay? So that you see it in the pictures, in the words, you hear it in that story, and tell the story, and you finally touch it. Okay. Now, let me run quickly through the books I've written, and then I will read you this one. And there'll be a few minutes for question and answer, and then we're all going to make ourselves friends. Okay. Children say to me, which is your favorite of the books you've read? And I say, well, you know, the first one, about informal geometry, about the tangram. That's my favorite because I'm being approved. But I can be published, thank you very much. Okay. The second one, it's my favorite because it's about the abacus, it's about base 10. That was what won my heart about math to begin with. And then the third one, the puppeteers. This one awfully well because the little boy and his mentor are kidnapped by bandits, and it's quite the adventure. And of course, I love this one because this one has a picture in it. Oh, if I can just find it. Because see, I was raised in a lot of cattle camps and doing a lot of camping. And here is this wonderful each one has study guides in it, and so they're going to be following periodically. See this wonderful painting of them camping. The artist, I have to tell you, starts his work with the dragonflies. Young artist, just getting started, and I guess self-conscious because in the first book he put quite a few dragonflies and they're hidden around. It's kind of like Where's Waldo? And you know, you can find them
in the tile and different places, and he said as a young artist, he chose